Thanks, man. No problem, man. Just love delivering packages. Where's your truck? Wait a minute, who are you? What's in this package? That is way heavier than I thought it was gonna be. So guys, as you can see right here, I have a Respawn 110 gaming chair, and I've been waiting for this chair to come in for about a week, and I'm super excited to finally get it in and finally get to put this thing together. This right here, this is what I've been using for my gaming chair. So, that being said, first things first, wait, can I show this on YouTube? I have no malicious intent, I promise. I'm just cutting the box. I know I'm not monetized, but if this video does ever get monetized, please, I'm just cutting the box, okay? Get that right in there. Yep. Yep. Oh boy. Here we go. What is this, instructions? Let me show y'all what we do with instructions. Oh, it's a cool little Respawn sticker. I might actually put that on my laptop. That's really cool. Instructions? We don't need instructions. Step number 2, I gotta put pieces F onto pieces E, and then C to D, and the... So before we use the instructions and actually start putting the chair together, I'm just gonna pull out the pieces and we'll see what all we got. So we got this really nice Respawn pillow. I actually really like this. I'm gonna try to show you guys this up close. This is a super nice, they've got it buckled right here, but all it does is buckle onto the back of your chair. So this is a super nice Respawn pillow. It's a really, really nice leather texture. I like it a lot. You got the zipper back here with all the, oh no, it's coming out. Oh shoot. Okay, it's fine guys, we're okay. Okay, next piece. Oh my goodness. Here we have, this is a massive seat. This is so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. This is just the seat itself. This is the armrest, one of the armrests anyway. This is a little back pillow for some lumbar support, I believe is what this is. Same thing as the headrest pillow. You got some buckles on the back of it here, and it just buckles to the back of your chair. So yeah, and then another little zipper, but I'm not gonna try to open that because y'all saw how that went last time. Got another armrest, and one of the main parts is your big, what is this called? Back piece? No, that's not right. This is the parts, the screws and all that good stuff. Yeah, just a bunch of pieces. That's the boring stuff. Here's your wheels and the base of the chair, basically. So let's move this box and start putting this together. Now, where the instructions says to start, the instructions that I did not read, they say to start with this thing. So, I mean, guess you start at the bottom and work your way up, so. Probably ain't even 5 minutes into the video and I done lost something. Had to take a break, but we're back now. And there you have it. That's the Respawn 110 gaming chair. This thing was really fun to put together, but my goodness, you can tell that I do not build stuff. That took forever. But now this recording right here is actually taking place on May the 1st on Saturday. I'm gonna take this whole week to try out this gaming chair, see how I like it, and then give my personal opinion on the pros and cons. So I'll see you guys in a week. So yeah, as you can probably tell from when I'm actually releasing this video, I took a little bit more than a week, but you know, that's okay.
Eventually.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Brave Man here, and today I'm going to be giving you my personal review on this Respawn 110 gaming chair. Now, I guess we'll just jump straight into it. I really have enjoyed this chair for the past week. I've had it for a little over a week now because I planned on posting a video Saturday, but stuff got crazy and that didn't happen. But yeah, I guess we'll start with the seat itself. Now, the seat for the Respawn 110 gaming chair is super comfortable. It is very sturdy, which is what you want in a seat. You don't want it to be like extra squishy or anything. And as far as I can tell right now, whenever I stand up after sitting in it after a gaming session for a little while, whenever I stand up, there is an indentation from where I've been sitting. But then, as far as I can tell, by the time I come back, it's gone. I don't really know. I can't really tell if I'm wearing the chair down yet or not. I've heard some people complain about the chair and how the seat wears down after a little while, but you'd have to do some extreme sitting in that chair for it to wear down. Which I know some people have bought this chair for office-related needs, and they would be sitting in it for long periods of time working at their office and stuff. But yeah, I just come in here and game every once in a while, so I hope that's not going to wear it down too bad. Now, the next thing is the armrest. I don't use the armrest a ton because I'm holding a PlayStation controller in my hand, and I normally keep it down in between my legs is where I keep my PlayStation controller. Like, not like down here in between my legs, but I keep it just at a normal, comfortable position, and I don't really put my elbows on my armrest that much. But the armrests themselves, they aren't super squishy. They're pretty sturdy as far as armrests go. Like, you can squish them, obviously, but they're not squishy really at all. So if you're gonna be using your armrest a ton and you want something like super squishy, I don't know why you'd need super squishy armrests, but yeah, these aren't like hard plastic armrests, but they aren't super squishy armrests. It's literally somewhere in between there. Now, the seat itself. I actually have here's my Respawn pillow, and I heard that the Respawn pillow is actually really comfortable, and it is super squishy. I personally haven't been using it. I've just been using the back part of the seat itself, but I have been using my lumbar support. Now, the lumbar support is really, really useful because you can move it up and down according to where you want it to be, obviously. Sometimes I keep it right around my waist, and sometimes I'll even pull it up to my lower back. You can move it to wherever you need it to be for you to be comfortable. And the lumbar support has been super squishy and actually is almost a memory foam material, and it's super comfortable. Now, the other problem I have with this chair, one of the only problems I have with this chair, after sitting in it for a long period of time, the seat does start to get uncomfortable. Now, by a long period of time, I mean 4 hours, 5 hours maybe. Like, after sitting in it for a really long time. Because I did have one of those gaming sessions the other day where I sat in it for a really, really long period of time. And it started to get uncomfortable after a while just because I had been sitting in it for so long that the seat had went almost as far down as it could, and there was no more squish there. My other thing is it being made almost completely out of a leather material. It does take a while. Like I said, whenever you get up off of the chair, there's that indentation from where you've been sitting. And because it's made out of leather and there's almost nowhere for it to breathe, then it does take a while for it to actually pop back up to where it was whenever you sat down in it. I don't guess that's really a problem unless you're going to be getting up and sitting back down a lot and you want it to get it squished back by the time you get back. I don't really know. But one thing that would help it a lot is if it was a little bit more breathable. and did have some material, at least on the sides of the chair. Like, I'm talking, this entire chair is almost made out of leather. If it just had some little slits on the side of the seat that was made out of a material so that it could breathe a little bit, that would even be better. Yeah, as far as assembly goes, y'all have already seen me assemble at the beginning of this video, and it took way longer than it should have, but that was my fault. It was not the chair's fault. I was being stupid, and it took me about 15 minutes because I lost a piece, and it was chaotic. But yeah, as far as assembly goes, for a chair like this, it was super easy. There's not that many parts, as y'all saw at the beginning of the video. There's not that many pieces to the chair. Once you figure it out, then you're good to go. Best thing to do is look up a YouTube video for how to put it together. There are instructions that come with the chair, but they weren't the most helpful instructions in the world. There's only 6 steps on the instructions, and there's more than 6 steps to this chair. The instructions weren't very well put together, in my opinion. I also don't build a lot of stuff, and I don't put a lot of stuff together, so that was just my opinion. The instructions could have been better laid out, but you know, most people could probably figure out the instructions, but I had to look up a YouTube video for one singular part of the chair. But I also think I was just being stupid, and it was an obvious thing that I should have known. But I did buy the chair for $150, almost exactly, I think. Maybe a little bit over $150, including tax. So $150 for a chair like this, it wasn't bad. So guys, I think as far as comfort, price, construction, and all those things go, as the overall of the chair and what I rate it at, I think I'm going to give it a solid 8. Now, the reason 8 is because there are a few things here and there that it could do better at, like the breathability of the chair and just the overall comfort. I feel like you can maybe find a few more gaming chairs that are a little more comfortable than this. They are going to be much more expensive though, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah guys, I think I'm going to give this chair a solid 8. There's a few things the chair could do differently that would be nice and would extend on the comfort level just a little bit. But as far as construction goes, like I said, the construction, most of the fault was on my part, but what the heck? It's a bug coming here. But the instructions could have been a little bit better as far as helping me put the chair together. It didn't really show a lot of stuff. It didn't really show a lot of steps in the instructions. It just kind of assumed and hoped you knew at least a little bit how to put a chair together like this. And I've never put a chair like this together before. I hardly put anything together. So with me having no background experience, if you put a lot of chairs like this together, then you'll figure it out easily. But with me having no background experience and having no idea what this chair is about really, it was difficult for me to figure out with the instructions. But that probably only counted off like half a point. It wasn't much. I don't really have a scale that I'm doing this by. I'm just kind of talking and showing you guys like my faults with it and what the chair could do better. And I really think an 8 is where this chair stands. I really do like this chair, and I'm going to be keeping this chair for a while. But if I do end up upgrading and getting an actual job and having the money to upgrade chairs, I might look at some more gaming chairs that are a little bit more expensive. But that's the trade-off with this chair, is this chair is only $150. And it is super comfortable for $150, but if you have the money and want to spend it on a more comfortable chair, there are some $300 chairs out there, $350 chairs. Y'all, surely if you've seen some gaming chairs, y'all know there's some bigger prices out there, and those bigger prices might end up offering a little bit more of a higher comfort level. But for $150, I really, really do enjoy this chair. Besides the few complaints I have with it, this is a really, really nice chair. And like I said, I will be using this for at least a year or two, if not longer. I will be using this chair for quite a while. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to join the Brave Academy. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.